Good afternoon, good evening, good day, and welcome to the StandPoint Gaming Podcast. This is podcast number 2, and joining me, as always, is Foromorian and MrBlazzar, and you know me as SwiffyD. Say hi, everyone. Say it.
Hi, guys.
Hello, hello.
I was changing the volume on my thing. Yeah.
Your thing? Stop
Yeah,
messing with
same
Summons your thing. That's what we have. That's what we have a sound test for.
That's my thing. I did.
Yeah, sure you
Anyways,
will.
us in our very professional podcast. Not much for housekeeping today. We got some stuff in the works for you. Possibly a Minecraft server, which we'll put up if it's working for the public. We'll get that all sorted out. We do have a couple of in-game clans that we're putting together, which we'll talk about later.
We also did get another member today, this week named Spartan Death. He's a cool guy. That's it for housekeeping.
May or may not hear him chime in here or out throughout the podcast.
No, I don't think we will. But like I said, he's a cool guy. I hope to see more.
Well, again, that's it for housekeeping. Moving into main topics today. The biggest topic, second biggest topic that we'll be talking about. There's something later we're keeping for you. We're going to talk about a little bit Warface. Is it first person or third person? That's a good question.
It is first person.
First person? I've heard bits of both. Anyways,
it feels a lot like Black Ops.
Like Black Ops, but it's a free-to-play first-person shooter brought to you by the wonderful Crytek developers, them who brought us Crysis and the CryEngine 3.
Yep.
Yeah, so free-to-play. Hop on your browser, go download it, give it a try.
And it's browser-based also. It's not an install game, it's browser-based.
If only it would be in full screen and not in this tiny window.
It is in full screen once you start playing.
Okay. That's the problem.
Yep.
Now, what are the game modes like? Are we talking about here? Is it like standard deathmatch or is it co-op objective?
It's a standard multiplayer games, team deathmatch. There is some search and destroy, and I believe I saw some territory in there too. The other cool thing about it is it's got co-op on there too. So you take 5 guys, and it's really fun.
Co-op versus AI, or is it co-op against like?
Co-op versus AI. Yep.
Okay. What are the maps like? Like graphic-wise, what are we seeing for quality?
Quality, I would put it right up there with.
Oh, it's a good-looking game.
Yeah, it is. I put it up there with Modern Warfare 2.
Okay. Now, for those seeking for high-end graphics, what do you think they have that space to go?
No. I don't think so. I think they cut it off when they did browser-based.
Okay, so it's more for the people who want the gameplay, not so much as the beautiful experience of Crysis.
Right. It's still pretty beautiful, but it's browser-based. It's free, so I mean, can't go wrong. But yeah.
I'm right now in this game, and it's actually pretty good looking for every browser game I've ever seen. So
right, it's the best looking browser game I have seen also.
Now, in the meat of a first-person shooter, how are the weapons? How do they feel?
Well, they give you an assault rifle that's a bullpup Israelian, one of their standard military issues, and I gotta tell you, the gun fires really well. I am knocking heads back. I like it. It's got a very good sway to it, kind of like when I first started playing Call of Duty 4. It's got it.
Now, in terms of progression, like how do you get more weapons? Is there a leveling system, perks, or anything?
There's a shop, and yeah, there is a leveling system. You know, more games you win, more you level, more better weapons you can get.
Okay.
Yeah, there's also a feature in there where during a game, it's the default key C, you can actually optimize your weapons in the middle of the game.
Okay, so you can, just to put it in another term, so you can change your loadouts on your weapons mid-game.
Sort of, yeah, definitely. It's not like you go to a different real menu. It's like I press C, my weapon goes to the side, and I can scope it real quick and then go on with my stuff. It does take a second, so you don't want to be in a firefight while you do it, but like if just situational, I can put on my scope or take it off.
So now that we've heard about weapons and progression, now you know how you can get your stuff. It kind of seems it's more like Black Ops 1-ish stuff, where you had a kind of like a pool of money that you could buy stuff with.
True. I mean, they do have currency cash.
Like the buy cash.
Money.
Yeah, they have the currency cash where you can buy some things with currency. From
Now this-
what I've seen, it looks like almost like a League of Legends sort of setup.
So it's strictly side grades. Like it's nothing as a direct upgrade to something. It's something that's
Well, you know
similar
what-
to another gun. Is there any just money only weapons? Like
No, you're right.
Well-
You know in League of Legends where like you can pay for it in a currency,
yeah.
or you can pay for it in real currency.
Oh, okay, so it's just a convenience source, not a
I'm gonna
pay to
Sorta.
win.
I'm gonna jump in here real quick and actually say right now on the store I'm looking at right now, there's a gun called the XRH Crown, something like that. It's only purchasable for the crown cash, which I guess is the real cash money.
Yeah.
No,
It's
no,
not.
the crown cash.
That's only for missions, right?
You're right. The crown cash is
Okay,
stuff you get from missions.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
so
talking
that's
about the
that.
K with a dot, the K in the middle of the dot.
Ah,
The currency
K
cash.
dash.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's on everything. Yeah, so everything has real cash in game and then real cash. Cash.
Okay.
yeah.
So overall feelings about Warface is it's a you'd play it. It's a good first person shooter.
Yeah, it's definitely something I'm gonna spend some time on. I have been looking forward to Black Ops Ghost, but honestly, this is. I have a fear this is going to be a little overlooked with that coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Now, what are the odds of a StandPoint gaming clan popping up in Warface?
I'm already working on it. Unfortunately, you need $500 of currency, so I'm gonna have to get all you jackholes in there to help me out get that going.
Do this
Break,
shit.
break out the slave labor.
Yes.
Shoot them for their
Where's my-
money.
Where's my whip? It's right here next to my SMM gear. Oh, there it is.
Right next to the riding crop.
Yes. Ball gags and everything.
Perfect.
So that's enough about Warface. Let's go into a little more about Halloween stuff, because this is, for all technicality, our Halloween podcast. Spooky.
Well, yeah, we should have had an intro to that.
Spooky Halloween
Spooky.
podcast.
The intro is now.
There you go.
Welcome
had
to
a
the
curtain.
StandPoint Gaming Halloween 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Set it back.
Anyways, enough of that silliness. Let's down to say. Okay. So this will be mainly about just pointing out what Halloween events in games that we've been able to find or have experienced so far. So, what are the ones that we can think of? Just start spouting them out. Come on.
Killing Floor is a big one.
Well, they're hillbilly Halloween.
Hey, there's nothing scarier than hillbillies. Haven't you ever seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Ooh.
Oh God, hillbillies.
Hillbillies.
Bear-facing flesh pounders. Ugh.
Oh.
Borderlands 2 has its Halloween DLC.
Yep.
That it does, my good man. That it does.
I can guarantee that TF2 and Dota 2, all of the Valve multiplayer games, will probably have their own little Halloween tie-ins this year.
Definitely.
As always. Any more? Anyone? Huh? Well, general mainstays. World of Warcraft will have one.
League of Legends.
League of Legends will do theirs.
Almost any
Terraria.
big game's gonna have some kind of. Well, the Halloween Terraria is actually out. That came out 2
Right.
days ago, I think it was.
Okay, so
Yeah.
they started a little early, but it's out.
Then again, he's also working on a massive patch, so he doesn't have
Yeah.
any kind of time.
Yep.
Yeah, you ain't got time for that shit.
Yeah, there's most big games will have some kind of Halloween thing going, except for like Call of Duty because they don't patch that shit.
How do you guys feel this is for the gaming community? I mean, it used to be, back in the day, we didn't have updates and everything.
Not for season stuff.
Right. Yeah. Like, I used to play Wolfenstein. You didn't have updates to Wolfenstein. But, like, how do you think that's affected the game market, really?
When it's for updates or some added mode that turns on, it seems fine. But if you're going to try to sell DLC off of it, then I think you're just trying to take advantage of the holiday.
True.
I
Then
think it
again,
depends on the DLC.
And then again, we do have Black Friday, which is a corporate holiday, thank God. I want my flat screen for $300. I have no qualms against this. Just saying.
Curse me and my Canadianness. No!
Yeah.
You're screwed, Swimmer.
What do I
Gotta come to
do?
America.
America.
Get your flat screen TV for $200 one day a day.
Put it on a boat and float it across the lake to me.
I'm not doing that. Anyway.
Nope, ain't happening.
Alright, so enough of the holidays and whatnot. Let's talk about what I think is probably going to be the beef of this podcast. Wildstar and all of its wildness.
Wildness? Yeah,
Yes,
there is wildness.
Let's go with that.
Is great wildness. Epic wildness, even.
You know, they did create one of the best opener videos I have ever seen for an MMO.
It is the best, Foro. It is the best.
One of the best. I'm not playing favorites here, but it was one of the best openers I have ever seen.
So, for those who don't know about all this gushing that's happening right now, Wildstar is words. It's too much. Wildstar's too good. I can't
Get it
speak.
together.
No,
Get it together.
No.
You have to keep going.
Anyways, sorry. I'll compose myself.
Oh, there you go.
Wildstar is an MMORPG brought to you by our wonderful NC Soft and Carbine Studios. It will basically feature the regular MMORPG kind of mainstay. It doesn't seem too much out of the box at first, but then you see how amazing it is. Trying to think. Any words? Any words? Anyone? Huh?
I'm making a house. Suck
I'm
it.
gushing. Making a house.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
making a
yeah.
house. Happening.
That's one of the big things in there too. You make a
I'm
house.
making a house. I'm gonna invite you over and we're
We'll
gonna trash it.
Go over general feelings and we'll start hitting up some features.
Yeah.
So they've been trying. Oh, there's a lot of marketing for this game so far. A lot of videos out there to look at.
I know, and they're
They're some of the best
hilarious.
you'll ever see.
Well, I mean, when the narrator of the interview is going on about the exiles, and she's like, "Oh, I think I wet myself," I just cracked up. Because she's just like me.
Wet your britches.
Wait, no,
Yo, wet your britches, kid. You're getting in too deep.
getting in too deep.
Had to change out your Depends after you were done watching the trailer, did you?
I did. That wasn't pee, fellas. That wasn't pee. Nope, I'm just kidding. Too much. Cut that out.
So, some of the real big features, Wildstar. So, player housing, it's been done. But I like the way that your house is not only just a house which you build things, it's actually a functional piece of the gameplay. You can farm items there. You can set up for raids before going off. You can have your own raid portal, buff stations, crafting stations. You can set up mining spots that regen every once in a while.
You know, I just have this whole sell point on that whole thing now. Now you too can have your own crossroads.
Yay!
Yay!
All the fun of crossroads with none of the barons chat.
Oh God, thank God.
Just remember, gentlemen, you can have a tea party before you actually go raid that dungeon.
Yep, and there's also quest givers that get built over there too. They announced that.
Cool.
So your town will have like this creepy dude in a shack somewhere, and he'll give people quests.
Hey, you want to go fetch my dog?
or he could be like a robot. I don't know, but that's just the way I see it.
One of the other big points for me in this game is the way that it's not it's kind of like a dual class system, as what I would call it.
Right.
Not only do you pick your main class, but you also pick some sort of kind of like subclass that goes underneath it. So you can pick your warrior, your I think it's like called a spell slinger or something.
Spell slinger, my good man, yes.
I'm trying to remember what the magic one is.
Then there's the Esper, which is the magic, and I believe that the Stalker is the rogue.
Yep. And there are more. I think there's two more before release. They have not been announced. We can't tell you about it. I'm sorry. But you also get to pick this underlying class, which it helps you do quests in the areas that you're in. By giving
like
you
the explorer and
the explorer, the soldier, the scientist, and the settler.
Yep.
Settler actually is one of my personal favorites because I like the idea of not only being able to do stuff for yourself, but you can also help everyone else on the map.
Right, and when they say it's settler, you know, like the moment they mentioned settler, my mind kind of went like, oh, and then I saw it, I'm like, huh, okay.
He's building entire towns.
Right, this is cool.
I like the idea of spawning motorcycles for your group to use to fast travel with.
Now, Swiffy, do you know if it's going to be class-based groups like tank, healer, DPS, or if it's going to be like you could take anything in the dungeons?
I have yet to see whether or not there is a healer class quite yet.
Gotcha.
I can't go into too much about what I've seen.
Okay, I gotcha.
What I have seen though is that what I can say is that the combat itself it leans far more towards taking less damage. Because I mean, when an enemy attacks, they basically put down a big red area. It's like, don't stand in this. Get out. Get out.
Right,
Get out.
they give you tells.
Yeah. But then again, it also works the other ways where you give tells when you attack as well.
I gotcha.
So in PvP, you can see when someone's attacking you, and it's also most of the moves. Any move that could be used while moving is
right.
Anything that's not like stand there and channel this ability. And one of the things they don't like the fact you can't be stun locked because there's always a way out.
I gotcha.
They have some sort of maybe some quick time event or something you have to do, or mash this key or something to get out of a stun or a sleep or something, or a slow.
Sleep, slow, daze, stun, charm,
all those
magic.
Fun crowd controls. Now, which poked into houses. The PvE is mainly your regular questing. Go to areas, do your path quests, do your class quests, work your way up level and whatnot. But there's also the PvP, which I like underneath is your guild or I'm not 100% sure what they call it. I'm going to go with guild for now. It can buy something called a war plot, which is basically a giant fortress, and you can PvP against other people's war plots.
Oh, nice.
And I mean, like you put resources into getting cannons, tanks, and stuff, and you go on this actual war against another clan or a group of people.
Cool. And is it like they attack your castle and then you attack theirs, or have they announced that yet?
I haven't seen too much about it, but I think, but it's along those lines. They do have the basic battlegrounds as well.
Probably do something like maybe WoW did with the territorial, where you get more stuff if you keep your crap intact. So to speak.
One of the things that has me really excited though is they're bringing back one of the old concepts from World of Warcraft that nobody does anymore, which is the 40-man raids.
40-man raids.
Giant raids.
Ah, yes. I love me my raids.
Teaching an entire generation what it's like to be part of a party.
Teaching an entire generation of what it's like to run around one building for 4 hours.
You gotta admit, that was our generation's nerd party. Just hands down.
That's how you met people.
Yep. You could actually get laid through WoW.
Get on your vent and
I would cut that out.
Oh,
get laid on WoW.
Whoops. It's in.
Laid on hands.
Someday. Lay down hands. Hey.
Anyways, enough WoW talk. We're talking about Wildstar.
Wildstar.
So, of the classes and races that you've seen so far, what do you think you'd choose?
Blazer, you first.
Well, I always like being a warrior, so I'd probably choose warrior. Out of
let's go for the very basic question: Exile or Dominion?
Ooh, that's a good question there.
Because I mean, I was going Dominion for a while because I wanted to be a robot, but now the Exiles have like zombie robot guys.
Yeah, I wanted to be a robot, but then I don't know. That's a good freaking question. Granok looked pretty badass, so I don't know. I'd Exile for now. I might change it. I'm not 100% sure.
I'm thinking Exile also. When she said, "Ooh, I went myself," I'm like, these are the kind of misfits I love.
They're not inbred. Maybe.
Yeah.
We're not all inbred.
Could go with the classic humans.
So if you're gonna go for the Exiles, any pick on race yet?
Like I said, I'd probably go Granok just because, it's massive robots and, like, weird zombies. So, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this guy.
What are the rock people called on the XL side?
Granok.
Granok?
Yeah,
They're not robots.
They look robotic.
They're golems.
They're living rocks.
Well, I approve of it.
They're golems, basically, yeah. Alright, well, I would probably go to the same place Blazar's going. But I might actually do the human explorer.
Human explorer? I'm thinking I'll probably do... I want to do a weird combination, like Stalker Settler or something.
Stalker Settler?
Go ahead. It's good to have you can have a combo of this, and it would work pretty well.
Just all stealth, then all of a sudden, motorcycles!
Oh yeah.
Who knew? Where did these come from?
Because I mean, that was some of the gameplay I got to try, and it was pretty fun.
Yeah, and they are talking about a subscription-based play, right?
Yeah, it's not going to be a free to play game or a buy to play like Guild Wars was.
Right.
It will be a subscription based with the regular $14.95 a month and then lower if you buy more at a time.
You know, and honestly, if they keep the patches rolling, that doesn't bother me so much.
No, because I don't see why people fret too much about subscription based games like that. Because when you think about it, if you buy a game full priced at $59.99, you could play and you'll play it for
4 months.
Yeah,
give or take.
And I mean, how you get about that much time in WildStar? And in comparison, so what? You don't go to McDonald's for once a month.
Right. McDonald's, really? Are you referring to us Americans?
It's also shut up. Also, it depends on the game. Like, you've seen WoW; they still have very strong subscription. It's just free to play is becoming more accessible now. They're getting a lot better than they used to be. But if the game is worth it to a lot of people, like I know to all of us probably, WildStar is probably worth subscription. So you'll pay the subscription to play it. It just depends if you're willing to pay for the game that you want.
Now, one of the bouts into WildStar I had, they did preview the store that was in it, and I did not like it. So I'm very happy that they're going to just a regular subscription based one.
Yeah.
Which I think it might have been that, like, the feedback they got from that store might have been the reason why.
Right, and you know, they did it in early APB, but it was like if you built a graphic of some sort, or if you had enough money, you could buy in-game time.
Yeah, or a good song or something.
Right, and I really wish to see that more in other games, because that's just more like your core players are going to get a free month every once in a while.
Yep.
Like, you can make it ridiculous, but if they get it, then, you know, they get a free month.
If you make it ridiculous, then you become Eve.
Everything Eve is ridiculous, but APB wasn't so ridiculous. You could actually get free game time from that. Pretty easily, actually. Yeah.
Alright, so with this, I'm going to end it with, what have we been playing lately? What have we been playing? Blazzar, what have you been playing?
What I've been playing? I've been playing a lot of Fallout New Vegas. Yes, old game, yeah, but I've been playing it modded on the PC. That and Minecraft.
Lots and lots of Minecraft. Busy getting that server working up so other people can join.
Yeah. Other than that, nothing really huge. Some
Foro?
plans here or there.
Foro.
I started playing Warface again. Warface today. I've been playing real life lately, keeping all you guys in line.
Real life?
Yeah, updates coming soon. Updates coming soon.
What are the patch notes like for that?
You're fucking take out the F.
There you go.
Take the patch notes. They're like, God, you're stupid.
Perfect.
Get smarter.
Get smarter.
Go back to school.
Working on intelligence update.
Yes. The magic is not flowing. Work on it.
And I've been playing lots of Minecraft, getting the server, working on that, and I've been sinking far too much time into Hearthstone, which I finally got the other day.
I know, it's really ruining your relationship, Swiffy.
It eats my time.
I know.
Stop it.
But I can't stop playing it.
Like Pac-Man eating white dots.
There's so many cards.
White dots, I'm telling you.
All back.
Well, anyways, this has been the StandPoint Gaming Podcast, number 2. So, if you guys would like to join us again for next week, stay tuned.
Actually, isn't this number 1?
I changed my name.
Oh, okay.
Gotta rename the other one, don't worry about it.
Yeah. So, if you want to see us again, stay tuned till next Sunday night when we'll release again. And where you go for it.
All right. Keep the headshots rolling and the kill streaks climbing. You have a good day, guys.
Good day!
Yeah!
Get out of here.
Okay, guys, well, that was the end of the StandPoint Gaming Podcast, episode 2. Now, if you're ever curious what Foro and Blazzar talk about while I'm not around, I've decided to put in a little snippet when I was recording when I wasn't there. If you want some extra information about Warface, or if you want to hear them belittle me behind my back, just stay tuned for the next couple of minutes.
Like I said, I believe we should talk about Swiffy because whenever he uploads this, he's gonna hear everything.
Oh yeah, okay.
No,
So,
no,
yeah, that's
yeah.
Swiffy guy. That's Swiffy guy, man.
Yeah, that's Swiffy guy. Jesus Christ.
Fucking freak of nature. Oh,
I
oh,
know.
God.
I know. All up in his maple syrup and his.
All
His
up in
ham
that maple
and-
syrup.
That's right.
That
We're
fucking
gonna-
maple syrup.
I tell you what, we're gonna have a blooper skit, and this is gonna be the first post in it.
Oh, it's gonna be glorious.
It is. It's gonna be glorious.
The only thing I don't like about it right now is that for some reason the aim is only toggleable. It's not quick aim.
Mm.
You know how to fix that? Or
Mm-mm.
you not found that out yet? Yeah.
I'm sure there's a way.
Yeah, I'm gonna go searching through the options here real quick because I don't like the toggle aim. I think it's kind of stupid.
Yeah. Well, you're kind of stupid.
Your face is stupid as well, but you know I don't talk about it.
Yeah. Well, your voice is stupid, and I gotta hear that
I
every
know
day.
It is. Suck it, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way to fix it. Oh, I'll just deal with the toggle aim.
Yeah. You should just deal with it.
Just shut your mouth and fucking, suck a lemon.
Suck a lemon.
Suck a fucking lemon, you motherfucking whore. This is gonna be the best blooper reel ever.
The best. Because he's still recording. I mean.
Oh yeah, he still is. he's gonna go in to edit this, and he's gonna be like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
What happened? Oh no.
Warframe clans. Please
I'm
wait.
creating them. You gotta have $2,500 to do it.
2,500 cash.
Yeah.
Gotta get that cash money.
I'll get you guys in there, and I'll get 2,500 cash real quick. So, like, if we do a few missions.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do missions.
Wow, they're actually getting more information by us just talking here than we did in the skit.
Basically.
Holy crap.
Well, it's because now I'm in it, so that you're explaining it and helping me figure this shit out. So it's kind of.
You hear that,
I
Swiffy?
just-
You're fired.
You're fired. We need more
Fired.
normal discussions. No more of this class shit.
Yeah. No more structure. We're off the chain.
Oh, there's 24-hour easy. What are these contracts? Oh, so these are like Black Ops contracts where you take them and you have 24 hours to complete them. Okay.
Yeah.
Total
Just
headshots,
like that.
slide kills, deep brain smasher.
Oh, and if you're holding down shift and you're running, if you press F, you slide on the ground.
Yeah, okay. Shift F, okay.
Yep. It took me a minute to figure that out. They taught me during the medic thing.
The medic one?
Yeah,
Guys,
and
here's how you play medic. You have to
Right.
shift run. What?
and it's like an unlockable class. You unlock it, and then they show you how to slide. I'm like, what's the use in that? Why?
I don't know, maybe it's just me, but this thing doesn't look like it's running at 60 frames. It's actually a pretty decent looking browser game, though. I mean, this is running on a Crytek engine, so
Right.
they always make pretty decent engines.
Yeah, I mean, what game would you compare it with? Because I know it's not the best, but it's